Hi friends, hello. Let's get this set up. Okay, so come here, Smarty. I am back on the coast with my host. He's not a ghost, and we're not gonna boast. But we're just gonna do the most. Okay, on the coast, like coast. Hi, baby. Okay. Earlier, I started singing a song in my head. Barry Manilow, I write the songs. He's like, Mom, your throat, stop singing. Okay, well, welcome back to Hearts Wide Open. I'm Grubby. It's one of these days. I'm back in here. I'm looking at the ocean this time. If you look back at my readings, hold on, sweetheart. He's like, are we gonna pick a card or what? I had this as my backdrop. It's a rainy day. I'm kind of grubby. I set up my cards and my art stuff and everything, and we're just hanging out. It's actually pretty cold. So anyways, I keep singing the song, and I'm getting, let's pick the card. Let's have this party pick the card. All right. And you know what? I didn't bring your treats, so we're going to have to go get those. Okay, let's have them pick a card around this first. An overarching emotion. Around the singing. Guess what? There's a card falling out right here. So I'm going to go with this on the side, and then let Sparty pick one too. Come here, sweetie. Okay, you got to back up. Pick a card, any card. Pick a card. He's like, well, you're weird. There it is. All right. Sparty party pick. Dilemma. This comes out a lot. The other card I picked was nostalgia. So you have a dilemma because you're having a lot of nostalgia. Sometimes it's hard to move on from the past, right? And maybe you're meant to relive that and have this nostalgia to help you decide with your dilemma. All right, let me go get him a treat and I'll come right back. You're so good boy, I love you. Okay, and then I'll go over what this is about. I write the songs, Barry Manilow. Maybe in the meantime, look it up. Okay, be right back. All right, whew. It's raining. What's that song? Gloria somebody. I don't even know the words. Okay, let's not have me sing anymore. Let me go over what we got. I had to run into the house in through the rain and back, and Sparty's in there with his little treat and his phone and everything. Okay, so I write the songs, Barry Manilow. I write the songs that make the whole world sing. But I think it's about writing your own song is what I'm feeling. And I drew a drum. So Spirit guided me to draw the drum. And there's that expression, dance to your own beat. So I wrote sing and dance to your own beat. And then I wrote design your life. But sign, I'm always breaking down language and stuff. Sign. I don't know. Maybe it has to do with a sign, like a real sign. That's a quote from a movie. Fools rush in. Okay, anyways, I'm always scratching my head like I'm thinking. Okay, and then I just kept going for it. And design your life, okay? So what I'm seeing through this is almost like a scope of a target, maybe? I don't know. I drew the circle and the 4. We've got the 4 directions. And then this plus sign with also going the other directions. And then it's very symmetrical, right? To me, this is like a third eye. This is like a center balance. And this is like hearing left and right. And everything seems a little bit balanced. But then I've got a positive, negative. There's a polarity, right? So design your life. Listen. And stay balanced with that negative, positive polarity. It's all for us, right? And then this is like a funnel, tornado kind of. Anyways, there's a lot of polarity. And today is this big event, in the bowl. And I probably a little controversial. You do you, I do me. You do whatever floats your boat, so to speak. But personally, a bowl is something where you put food in. People eat from a bowl. I don't know. Take what resonates. It's just, it could be for fun. I've watched Super Bowls my whole life. I'm just not into that anymore. I feel like there's so many distractions, and I'm not judging. I'm just saying what I believe. But there's a lot of negative, positive. There's a lot of polarity and division. And it gets more and more intense, I feel like. We've got a halftime show of one genre. Then we've got another show of a different. These are extremes. These are negative, positive extremes, you know. I'm staying in my own middle ground, working here with my own, doing this. So if you're watching, have fun. I love the fact that you're gathering. I will stop talking about it now and let's move on. Okay, what's the dilemma and the nostalgia that we are... Okay, now this nostalgia card, it's interesting what's jumping out. See the font on this? No nostalgia. Nostalgia. Nostalgia is the longing for the beautiful moments of the past, reminding you to cherish the experiences you've had and draw strength from them. I cherish all the fun experiences I've had on these, you know, we're from holidays to events like this, today's event, draw strength from them. I just saw a video of Michael Jackson, 1993 Super Bowl, doing the whole entire stadium with children and We Are the World. And like, it was just very positive. And there's a lot of blessings and we have to go through some things to see the polarity, right? Okay, so what's this all about? Okay, so I'm being guided, visions of the soul. Oops, card just flew off the top. Yeah, it's from another reading. So I'm going to show higher consciousness. Higher consciousness. I haven't used these in a while. The hair in my mouth. I'm in a weird mood. I'm in a good mood. Drove about 12, 13 hours in the last couple days, and I'm settled again for a week. Still waiting on my van. It hasn't even begun to be worked on. And just going with it. I'm grateful where I'm at. And I'll take it one day at a time. One day at a time. Okay. Tell me to flip this now. Again, this is upside down. Looks like a house. Interesting. Okay. If you see something in there, let me know. Let me know in those comments. All right, let me do another shuffle. Spirit, we're asking you... as I step aside and receive with this divinity, what we need to know in this now moment around writing our own song, living our own life the way we choose to, dancing to the beat of our own drum, giving up the dilemmas, right? There's no dilemma, we just go forward. But what is the dilemma? Journey to the cosmos of the soul. Look at all that red. Grounding. I'm seeing that as DNA too. DNA more than just the chakras. And there's a lot of sacred geometry and there's a lot of mirroring going on here. So journey to the cosmos of the soul. I'm feeling talk about judgment here because everything could be a mirror, right? So if I'm judging somebody likes football, whatever, just as an example, is the way people might be perceiving this. Or somebody might be judging me for my opinion. You know, I think we need to judge. It's discerning. It's what is right for us and not for us. I accept whatever's right for everybody at this point. I used to be more judgmental. I don't know why I'm going so far into this. This even looks like the sacrum, you know, the pelvic bones. I'm seeing that as the pelvic bones and okay, so I'm hearing seat of the soul. Journey to the cosmos of the soul. Design your life. The seat of the soul. What else we got? All right. I really just wanted to turn on the light. Now that I got the light set up, which has been months, not months, been weeks since I had this light in the van, and just I felt like a space that's comfortable and creative, and I feel so different in different locations, and that's part of designing our life. Astrocartography, and I'm feeling maybe people look into that a little bit more. Crown chakra, woo-wee, look at that. Crown chakra, opening up to receive from our higher selves, source. I'm being really weird in this. With the DNAs and the roots, the seed of the soul, I'm feeling this has to do with knowing your roots, where you came from, kind of energy there. Sometimes we adopt what our family members, our parents, and what was comfortable because that's what we grew up in. That's, and then you become your sovereign self as you grow aware and what you really want, learning to love yourself, know thyself. And you want to design your life. What's with the sign? I write the songs. I write my own songs. But I write the songs, just like in the song, to help the whole world sing. It's to inspire others, to put out a beacon, put out a signal. Send out your signal. Put up your sign so we can find each other. Maybe spread the wealth and joy I'm hearing. All right, any more from this deck, Spirit? We got crown chakra and cosmos of the soul. Cosmic tones of light, the sound. I write the song. Sing your own voice. Remember in the beginning, Sparty touched my throat and I started singing. I used to be so embarrassed to sing. And then realizing as I worked really, really hard to get my throat chakra open, I'm wearing blue, ironically, that my voice is literally the medicine for each cell in my body. Like it's attuned to me. Cosmic tones of light. Does that make sense what I'm saying? How valuable your voice is for others, for yourself. I'm hearing harmonics, so that we live in this harmonic in harmony in our universe. Transformation through connection. Yeah, in harmony. Connecting with others that we're in resonance with. And you have all that nostalgia of your past and what you learned, but sometimes that shifts and you love and appreciate and honor all the nostalgia. What's it say again? The beautiful moments of the past, reminding you to cherish the experience you've had and draw strength from them. Yeah, draw strength from them. Transformation through connection. Okay, this also speaks a lot of, I said the DNA in this one, the connection to your higher self, your guides, your ancestors, this there goes my throat, this multi-dimensional communication. That's how I look at this. Like, I'm tapped in. My intention is to put this out there into my channel, which is called a channel. I'm more of a medium. My crown's open, my eyes open. My goal is to hold, my intention is to hold the highest good for all, the purest intentions, and allow this connection to receive it. And if this is like a peak, a beacon, see this vibration coming down, which we've got the clairaudience with the ears, the clairsentience, the knowing and the vision, however you want to see this. I'm kind of rambling. I hope you're getting what I'm putting out or whatever. Let's do one more from this deck and see where this wants to go on what's the advice here? on dancing to our own beat, designing our own life. I wish I had those lyrics, because I could not get that song out of my head. I thought it just came in for a second, and I just kept singing it, you know? This happens sometimes, it's like a loop. It's intuition. So when something keeps going, hello, I'm gonna give you another signal here, and it's coming in again, that's my intuition to say, maybe this is a message. Maybe there's something in here that I'm saying through connection. There's the card, right? That's a beautiful card. Look at that. There's the infinity symbol. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, I'll stop. Through my intuition, through your intuition. So what I was saying is our connection, this is my intention to put it out there. And the more interactions we have together with the comments, with just watching, sharing, you know, put your links out there, whatever, then that's building the connection and the vision of a grander, what's the word I'm looking for? A grander proportion, a higher perspective from a collective, which is just beautiful. All right. Okay, let's move on to a different deck. I am going to, it's cold in here. What do you want me to use? Okay, just go ahead and pull from the tarot. Okay, so what's the dilemma? Let's go with what's the dilemma here. After all my rambles, what would be the dilemma? I'm hearing the side you choose, which is not, you shouldn't. Well, the card says, you know, we've got the Four of Cups. If you look at the card, he's trying to decide between these three, but this is right in front of him. You know, the universe is holding another cup right in front of us. That's the dilemma, but we're not seeing it clear, because I feel like we're stuck in this. We're stuck in the past, and we just need to learn from that experience. Okay. So what's the advice for seeing this card? Oh, I'm just going to move on. It wasn't that card. Okay. What's the advice? Uncross my legs. Open to receive in the highest divine order for the highest good of all. The advice on this to see clearer, cast a wider net. Like, I'm hearing even, can't see the forest for the trees. Like, step back, look at a bigger perspective. Seems pretty general and basic. I almost flipped the chair over. Yeah, she can't see. You got the Two of Swords, blindfolded. What's the next move? Where are we going from here? This is the dilemma. That's the dilemma. She's on solid ground, but there's rocky shores. And those swords, her mind, there's a lot of thoughts going through her mind. And she's trying to decide. And with the moon, right, there's some kind of hidden illusions that she's not seeing. I'm saying she because it's a she on the card that we're not seeing. So what's some more advice on how, what do we need to know on how to see what we're not seeing? I get this card an awful lot. Nine of Wands. Really hard worker, really trying to see, really pushing through barriers, limited beliefs, old programming, old ways that you thought were yours, but you're really wanting to see more clearly what you need and not just ruminating on the past and the nostalgia. This is what I'm feeling. But you're tired. So it went from the blindfold, but now there's a bandage on his head, you know, like, how much more work do I have to do? And with the illusions, like maybe you're breaking through and you've been doing all the shadow work. I write the songs. How do you write the song? How do you create the next steps in your life? How do you design your life that you want, that will bring you the most joy? I feel like I'm missing something in this image, and I'm just guided to show it again. It's just a sketch. I'm hearing aim because it looks like a target. Take aim. Listen to your guides. And I'm hearing the word funnel still. It looks like a funnel. High Priestess. Super intuitive, you know. Balanced. You got the black and white, the pillars. Yeah. The High Priestess. Super intuitive and allowing, knowing how to create, allowing the design to be implemented, to take form, allowing your design. So aim with your sight. That's your sight. That's what it is. It's a sight on a gun. Aim, like the scope, that your clearest vision, you know, on a sight or a scope, you're right at your target. It sees exactly what you want. Exactly what you want. Use your intuition and listen. Listen to your higher self. Listen to your guides. Watch for the signs, right? So that you can sing in each beat. And actually see how I underline beat? So at each beat of your own drum, it draws you closer. What's with the polarity, the negative, positive? These are charges too. I saw a battery. Keep your battery charged. I write the songs. Music is inspirational. Maybe be careful what you're listening to, because this is part of, personally, what in my opinion, I like to break down. Songs are spells. That's why they call it spelling. And some people think maybe that's a little exaggerative, but sometimes I learn a lot through lyrics. This is part of my intuition. This is how my guides, my higher self speaks to me. So pay attention. What you pay attention to, look at the word pay. You're paying with your energy, you know. Keep your own charge. Don't pay attention. Don't pay your focus. Wow, there's a lot in this actually. With your focus, you're paying. You're giving your energy. I got the D in there too, design. It's like disempowering, because you're losing power when you're paying attention. Page of Pentacles, speaking of paying. Yeah, this is a new project, new creative abundance, something, tell me to look up the word here. Page of Pentacles. I want to sing. I don't know why, and I won't torture you with that. I wanted to go to the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new beginning. So I think I was feeling that a little bit off. Yeah, it's manifestation, solid beginnings. Because you know what the page does? The page is youthful. The page is in touch with his inner child. And he's going to create, manifest something. He's going to dance to the beat of his own drum. He's going to get that focus and just put it out there. And not worry so much, you know, not be stuck in these thoughts of where am I going? I'm missing the whole picture. No, the Page of Pentacles knows the picture, and he's going to manifest it. He's going to dance and sing to the beat of his own drum. I heard frolic. Even if he's going to frolic through that little forest that he could see clearly. Okay, what's the final outcome and advice? Queen of Pentacles too. That it didn't flip over, but for some reason it did something weird, and I was drawn to look at that. So very nurturing, very, very nurturing. This tells me be youthful, live in wonder. You're going to manifest it, have fun, enjoy, sing, dance, and nurture yourself. It's about that self-care. And there's those roses in there. It's a lot of self-care, nurturing, loving yourself, loving your project, loving what you're creating, connected, confident, very confident. Sing confidently. Who cares what it sounds like? All right. Final advice. Final advice here for us. Come on, lady. Come on. Ooh, that one wanted to flip, but it didn't. Yeah, so there, we got a lot of pentacles. This is manifestation of new projects, abundance, financial or other. Very rewarding. I'm hearing very rewarding. And they're collaborating together. Finding your connections through singing. Okay, I'm also getting, don't hold back. Socially, social media. That card wanted to go out. Dance and drumming circles. I'm hearing that. Ecstatic dance, Zumba, anything that's going to bring you to your tribe, to a collective group. Yeah, see how he's dancing and balancing those pentacles? All these pentacles, very balanced, right? So there's the need to balance. I'm hearing work-play balance, but the Empress. The Empress. That's it. She's in charge of it all. She's got her wand. We've got some Venus energy, goddess energy. And receiving love, creativity. I just want to read what's in this book. This is an awesome book for me. It's taught me so much. The Empress embodies the essence of divine feminine energy through her connection to nature and her willingness to let her body be a sacred vessel. She creates a life filled with love. We've got the Empress and the High Priestess here, right? We've got some awesome cards. So be the Empress, receive the love, stay balanced, right? Stay balanced. We got that positive, negative. Avoid too much polarity. You're right there. You're right there. Stay in your heart, okay? And, all right, I'm hearing one more. Not from this. Okay. Okay, which one? All right, let's go with the wise dog. Well, that's the tarot. Okay, that was my instinct, so let's do one more. Let's do one more. Oh, Spartacus is such a joy. This is a pretty fresh deck. I think I used this once or twice. So, you know, I'm kind of, I don't have my lighter. I don't know why I did that. I slapped it. I kind of wanted to sage it. There we go. Oh boy, I wonder why I wanted to sage it. The devil. One final word of advice. Tricksters, manipulators, don't let them. We've got even this like little pentagram upside down. Do not let them. Wow. Oh my goodness. The hugest raven just swooped down right in front of my window. I wish I had that caught going the other way. Okay, that's the message. Do not let anybody interfere with your peace. Don't let them feed this dilemma. You know your path. You know your path. You are the Empress. And the High Priestess. Okay, so if there's somebody in your field that's causing you to not beat your own drum, to not speak your own truth, to not feel what you know in your gut and in your heart is true for you, that's what you do with them. Sorry. wish them well. But by that card coming in, somebody is keeping you stifled, I'm hearing. And all this positive, powerful, incredible energy that you hold, yeah, that doesn't hold a candle to you. Is that an expression? I got this little candle here, and I saw this yellow sacral chakra, empowerment. Keep your eye on the prize, right there. Keep your focus. Be you. I hope this made sense. I hope you're having a beautiful day, whatever you choose to do. And thank you so much for being here. And until the next one. All right. Bye for now.